Basically, what you have here. Well, the first thing that I did not know, and you did know this,
Yeah.
it is a remake
Yeah,
of a
right.
1979 movie
Right.
starring George Burns, Art Carney,
Yep.
and I forget the third guy.
Me too.
Because he's not George Burns or Art Carney.
We apologize to you, sir.
I don't. So this time around, and I cannot say his name without doing it, it's Michael Caine.
Yes.
You have to say it just right.
Yes.
Michael Caine.
Well done.
So, you got Michael Caine,
Uh-huh.
you've got Morgan Freeman,
Yep.
and Alan Arkin.
Yes.
Now, these are three guys who, obviously, in their later years, they worked in like the steel mill, and they've got their pensions coming, they've got their retirement packages coming, and then the company goes, well, we're moving everything across seas, and we're just going to nix it all out. Now, early in the film, Michael Caine
Yeah.
was actually involved in a bank robbery.
He was a
victim.
victim. He was
in
there
it.
when it happened. Yeah.
And so now that he's losing all his money, he goes, bing,
Yeah.
we can rob a bank.
Yeah.
And so
Seemed like it was pretty easy.
they make it very easy.
Yeah, they do.
So and so he decides to rob a bank with his friends because they think they're owed,
Yeah.
which they are because
Yeah.
it's pretty lame.
Yes.
And so they say, let's do this. And that's kind of the story. Don't want to go too much further than that.
Yeah.
With that said, you are right. They make robbing a bank in today's modern world
Yeah.
look like it's the Old West.
Absolutely.
Where you just hand this bag filled up with money. I'm going to go mosey on my way towards the sunset.
Yeah. Like it's a stagecoach. You just put your hand up and say, "Give me that stuff."
Like there's not security cameras outside.
Yeah, exactly. Gigantic place, one security guard. I mean,
You got me.
yeah.
So there's that. I will say this. This movie is, I want to say, give or take, about 90 minutes long, maybe an hour and 40.
Yep.
The first 75 minutes are garbage. Garbage.
Hot garbage.
Then there's a
Not
twist.
funny.
No, it's not. It's where there's ones where you almost feel bad for the actor
It's-
having to perform that role.
A lot of vicarious cringing. A lot of
Yeah.
like being embarrassed for the people on screen.
There's a bank manager who it is horrific. I mean, I was there going like, you're an adult man.
Yeah.
Like your wife or kids are going to see this one day.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're going to be like, oh, honey.
Yeah, this is going to be on your sizzle reel, dude.
Exactly. so and then with the three main guys, you have amazing actors. And first I'm going to say God bless Alan Arkin. I
Oh,
love that man.
man.
He can take any role and just make it good because he's the most cynical old man ever.
He is, and this is terrible material. Even what he gets is terrible, but he delivers.
He does.
He delivers.
But all three of these guys, I swear, don't age anymore because they obviously have aged.
Yeah.
But they've been playing 80-year-olds for the past 25 years.
They have.
I don't know what's happened.
have.
It's like they made a deal with the devil was the
know.
wrong deal.
I know.
Where it's like like Rob Lowe doesn't age.
Yeah.
They aged and then just stopped.
yeah,
Like,
this isn't Dorian Gray. You're just going to be old and stay old.
it's like they made the deal with the devil. The devil forgot to do it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he's like, oh wait a minute, stop. And they're like, oh man.
He got distracted by other things.
so.
Well, you were about to say that you feel like it's redeemed a little bit in the last 10 minutes.
It is. And so
Yeah.
I was going to say, the last 10 minutes, so there's a twist in it that I did not see coming. I will
Nor-
full on say it.
Fully agree.
It was not as crazy as I
Yeah.
See Dead People, but I was like, wow,
But
that's
clever.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then a little couple of things that are funny happened. And I was like, this is going good.
Yeah.
And then no joke, it went credits. And I was like, no!
I know.
Like we were doing good.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
And so it bummed me out. And so with that said, I mean, I can jump to my rating.
Go for it.
Oh, man. I mean, with that one little thing, half a star. Because that last little 10 minutes was good.
Yeah, I mean, I want so badly to make this a 0-star movie because it's so dumb, but I'll go with you on a half a star.
Half a star. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all you can do.
That's really the best you can do.
It's one of those things where it's just, I love all these actors.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I
And
know.
even Matt Dillon's in there, plays a cop, And,
Yeah.
and even like, I love it because in the beginning they try to make him look like a jerk.
Yeah.
And he's not really a jerk. He's just
No.
kind of doing his job. Like he rips off Michael Caine's theory and like
Right.
oh, shame on him. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And then like, but nothing really pans out. It's like they spent so much time introducing the characters, and then they rob the bank.
Yeah.
I'll say this: they get away with. I'll say in the sense they get away with it. They rob it like with time to spare, but the majority of the movie is them trying to explain how they got away with it.
Yeah.
And it's so absurd in my sense of
Totally ridiculous.
Of what when you watch movies like Ocean's 11 that were like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
With the technology they had.
Yeah.
This is not happening.
No.
So there you have it.
This is not Ocean's 3. Don't think that you're going to see a great caper movie.
It's Ocean's 85.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Half star over
Yep,
here.
yep.
Half star for going in style.
And that's out of a total of 8.
Oh, gosh. There you have it. That'll do it for this episode of Big Movie Mouth Off. Tune in next week. We'll have more reviews for you.
Fate of the Furious.
We'll see you then.